What is good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are going up against the Charlotte Hornets at home. Now, the last video, we started the end-season tournament against the Denver Nuggets, and unfortunately, we lost the first game in the season-end tournament. But it's only against the it's just against conference teams. So let's see if we can bounce back from the loss we had against the Nuggets. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
You're now connected to Jackie Work hard, play harder.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Dallas. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
Feel like a win tonight.
If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic against Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Rozier. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The drive by Doncic. Excellent D there from Ball.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Doncic dishes to Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Bridges with some nice defense. He kicks the ball. Fires from deep. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 5.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The three ball is good.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game.
Give him the ball.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Doncic. Last game, 26 points. He takes it in, and the dunk by Doncic.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
Charlotte trailing. Now, here's Ball. Bridges outside. Doncic against Ball. Back to Bridges. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway from outside. Rozier against Irving. The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Hardaway. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Williams with the stuff.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Now, here's Doncic. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Doncic passes to Kessler. A shot.
That was it.
Excellent D there from Williams. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 6.
And And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's ball. 5 points in the game. Hayward kicks the ball. To the middle. The shot by Williams, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Williams passes to Kessler. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And now the first timeout call for the Hornets. Some changes for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Bridges. Miller comes in for Terry Rozier. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Off the inbound. And it's Hayward getting it to go.
Well, with Gordon Hayward's size, he can be a tough cover, and he's got that quick release, really tough on a defense.
Doncic with it. 6 points for him. Here's Kessler. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ball in for Ish Smith. And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 5. Miller with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Pass the ball. Puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Doncic, here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Boom, Shakaluka.
We don't think of him as a dunker, but that is well done.
The guy at 6'7".
It's about being smart right now.
Top of the key, Washington. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really.
Where is he at? Nope, it's number 4. Ah, here he is.
Impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Irving. His last outing, he had 18 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ball from long range. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. On the wing, Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there.
Sorry, PJ.
And there's Rashawn Holmes.
Oops.
And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Luka Doncic. One shot.
What's up? GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Miller, no what? So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And the basket by Prosper.
He's got a defender draped all over him and somehow manages his way to the hoop for the layup. That's just well done.
Hornets trail by 15. Miller outside. Now the pass to Richards. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Well, the Hornets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Back to Richards. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Charlotte won their last game against Indiana.
Checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges comes in for Nick Richards. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Last outing for Charlotte. They won that game against Indiana. Washington with the screen on Doncic. Ball, the pass to Washington. It's good. Washington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
To the paint, Doncic finds Holmes. The shot, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. But if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Holmes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Now, here's Rozier. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, get used to this. LaMelo Ball, another assist. This guy's got a chance to be one of the all-time great passers.
Doncic kicks to Morris. Off target from three-point range. Hornets trail by 11. Miller the pass to Ball. And here is Rozier. And stolen by Irving. Outside, Green. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Ball, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 8.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Dallas calls timeout. Kessler, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Williams comes in for Markieff Morris. Hardaway is subbed in for Green. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams comes in for Washington. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Miller. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Ball against Doncic. From the arc. There's another turnover by the Hornets. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And here are the Mavericks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kicks it to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 13.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Rozier against Irving. Rozier the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. This one for 3. Williams' shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. .144 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Rozier. Charlotte moving the ball around. Back to Ball. It's tipped. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Ball kicks to Hayward. There's a minute left now here in the second. Bridges passes the ball. Clock at 6. Inside, Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic outside. Passes it to Kessler. Back to Doncic. And there's the pass to Kessler. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night. 29 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And the dunk by Doncic.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Doncic against Ball. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Ball from long range.
Yeah, you love how LaMelo uses the contact to get to the line. This guy's IQ on the offensive end is something else.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there.
No, it wasn't.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. It's good from Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
And he sinks the second.
Kessler is shooting better than Luka.
And he nails the third.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
Yeah, you're a defensive team first.
Basketball right after this.
If you're a defensive team first, you wouldn't be giving up 52 points,
It would be an
54
understatement to
points.
say it's been a great half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. And now let's take a moment to look into the future. Here's the upcoming schedule.
Look here now, Charlotte. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptionally organized.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for Charlotte. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. Up to the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5. The shot by Curry, no good. Hornets trail by 10. Ball finds Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Rozier's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hornets. Irving passes to Curry. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch and shoot opportunity.
Rozier for 3. Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
Now here's Curry. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 15 points.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Hayward looking around. Bridges sets the screen for Hayward. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. To the inside. Kessler. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Rozier. Williams, a screen on Irving. And Rozier, here we go. And it's good, 2 points. 6 points for Terry Rozier.
This guy is just such an impressive scorer. Terry Rozier, 3 levels. The mid-range is on point.
Irving dishes to Curry. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And the Hornets call time here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing for the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Josh Green's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Seth Curry. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. You look at Kessler, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night. Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Outside, Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Hardy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Hornets trail by 15. Bridges passes to Rozier. Here's Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their home series. Bridges shot. Good.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Down low. Here's Kessler. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you fouled.
To check out the stats for Rozier. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 21 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
That free throw missing, and the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Here is Miller. Nothing on the board. Here's Hayward with the drive. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for Walker Kessler. Jones comes in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Harden. Rozier against Doncic. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Holmes.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 19 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Holmes against Miller. Passes it to Williams. Back to Rozier. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Williams. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Green. To the middle. Holmes down low, working on Williams. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Brown is checked in for Williams. Washington's checked in for the Hornets. The pass to Rozier. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 3 assists tonight.
Against Terry Rozier, that's as good as you can do it defensively. Just great concentration.
Mavericks leading by 9. Brown outside. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Hayward on the wing, launches it. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Holmes. Second chance shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, this is what you appreciate about Luka Doncic, his ability to affect the game with his rebounding.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Dallas making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Gordon Hayward.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Man showing some terrific range. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Curry outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 12. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Richards. Here's Rozier. Miller right side. Over Green. Miller no up. Curry against Rozier. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. So it's Dallas enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Down by 12. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Green, and it's Holmes in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris is checked in for the Mavericks. Cody Martin, he's checked in for the Hornets. Morris inside. Defended by Richards. Morris, no good. Martin kicks the ball. From the corner. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got down now to just 10 on the basket from Washington.
Oh, PJ.
Side has risen to the challenge throughout this.
Ooh.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Hornets trail by 12. Outside, Martin. Ball surveying the defense. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Doncic passes to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Inside, the 8-footer. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first points of the game.
And we always talk about making a teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Doncic on the drive inside. Morris with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hornets trail by 14. Ball kicks to Washington. To the paint. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Jones. It's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Kessler, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Grant Williams comes in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Josh Green. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Cody Martin. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Miller.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
In the dunk by Doncic.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Hornets trail by 18. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And so here's Charlotte. Pass to Williams. Charlotte moving it around for 3. Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jumper.
Now, here's Rozier. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Doncic passes to Kessler. Williams with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Moving against Rozier. Bridges, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Williams' shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Passes it to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Ball. Takes it off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Here's Doncic. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball, the pass to Rozier. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Dallas calls timeout. They're in front by 14. 1:44 left in the game. It's the Mavericks with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Now, here's Rozier. That's tipped. Doncic against Ball. Outside Williams. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And there, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
There's the pass to Kessler. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good on the 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dallas. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
What a bounce back from our loss against the Nuggets. I hope everybody enjoyed. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new so you see more videos. And we'll be taking on the Orlando Magic in the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.